Hello everyone and welcome to WWE 2K19 Universe Mode, and tonight we find out the SmackDown champions for the forthcoming season, and we begin tonight as we did on Raw with the Tag Team Championships. This is going to be a fatal 4-way tag team ladder match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, and the first team in this contest is the Club. Tonight is going to follow a similar structure to Raw. There's going to be 3 8-man matches for titles, and then we're going to have a 10-man match for the United States title. But as I said, first up tonight, the tag team titles, and I feel like this is a very strong contest. We've got some good teams in here, and it is going to be a tough test to see who is going to win the tag team titles. And the second team in tonight's contest is none other than the New Day. We have to see which members of the New Day are representing the team tonight. Well, it looks like they've gone for Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, which probably benefits them in this type of match, actually, if it's a ladder match. Big E's got unlimited power, we know that, but in a ladder match you probably want people who are a bit more agile, a bit more nimble, so they've probably picked the better 2 people out of the 3, I would say, but it's still going to be a tough test. And team number 3 in this match are going to be Jimmy and Jay, the Usos. Changed their demeanour over the last few years. They were a fun-loving tag team that the crowd really adored, and they sort of started getting a bit tougher, realised that all the paint and all the fun wasn't really giving them the success that they wanted, so changed. They got a bit meaner, got a bit of an attitude, and since they've had a lot of success in the tag team division. But can they portray that in tonight's match? We'll have to wait and see. Certainly one of the favourites in this match, and we wait to see who the last pair is going to be in this match. Well, it is the Swiss Cyborg, Cesaro, and the fairly new tag team, you'd have to say, him and Sheamus. But they are 2 well-versed individuals. They certainly had their fair share of single success. Sheamus, of course, a former WWE champion. Cesaro, previous Intercontinental and US champion, so he's held gold before. And since they've come together as a team, they've done pretty well. Tag team champions on both brands. They certainly have adjusted well to tag team wrestling. And as they show there, they don't just set the bar, they are the bar. This is going to be a great matchup. Paige, in the draft, she said that she wanted an impressive tag team division, and that is what she's certainly got. 4 really good tag teams in this match as we get underway, and immediately Cesaro there with a sort of military press into a gutbuster there on Kofi Kingston. Just like the other matches, this is going to be complete and utter chaos. 8 men all in the ring or around the ring at one time. Anyone just needs a brief sneeze of time, a brief opportunity to climb that ladder with no one around. We saw on Raw that it took Baron Corbin about 6 minutes to get the job done. The first person to try and actually claim the title in the whole match, and he managed to get it done. So we know that ladder matches can finish quickly. Oh, Xavier Woods there with a big flying clothesline. Sheamus now the first person to grab a ladder and bring it into the ring. Goes straight after Luke Gallows there and gets him in the chest. Xavier Woods with the Lion Salt crossbody, but doesn't connect. And Sheamus just tearing everyone apart now with that ladder. Finally puts it down, putting the hurt on early as he goes after Luke Gallows. Big right hand, big clotheslines now. He's just following him around the ring. And finally Luke Gallows says, you know what, no thanks, and hits him with a big boot. And now he's got Kofi giving him right hands. As a result, big neck breaker there from Kofi. And now Cesaro going after the ladder. He goes straight after Luke Gallows as well. Looks like Sheamus and Cesaro have made a point to go straight after the club. And Cesaro goes for a flying uppercut there and misses. A big headbutt by Jimmy Uso. Of course, Jimmy in the shirt, Jay without the shirt, if you don't know how to tell them apart. Oh, and a big running powerbomb outside by Carl Anderson on Sheamus, getting some retribution for his tag team partner. But Sheamus returns with a big right hand, and Cesaro sends Luke Gallows packing outside the ring. Both the New Day, both the Usos inside the ring. But unlike the matches that need to end in pinfall or submission, being in the ring isn't a massive thing in this match, as long as you are when someone tries to go for the belt. But it looks like Xavier Woods could be looking for the honour roll. Sheamus in the way with the ladder. Oh, but Luke Gallows stops it. Wants to get some payback on Cesaro. Big clubbing clothesline to the back. And Xavier Woods has to save his honour roll for somebody else. Luke Gallows with a big boot, didn't get all of it, but sends Cesaro down anyway. Sheamus spots it and says, you ain't going after my tag team partner like that. Hits him face on in the ladder. And Sheamus now, oh, it looked like he was going to be the first person to climb the ladder, but instead it looks like he's going to line up Gallows. Oh, and he bro kicks his own partner. Cesaro got in the way, he certainly didn't mean for it. And Sheamus catches him, oh my word. Well, they are a fairly new tag team, and obviously the communication hasn't hit its best point yet. A massive bro kick to his partner. Cesaro is suffering on the outside. Kofi catches Sheamus taunting and a big German suplex off the top. And a big swinging neckbreaker on the outside from Xavier as well. New Day looking strong at the moment. Gallows finally getting his hands on that ladder. Also, he goes after Jimmy on the outside and brings it in the ring. Could he be looking to get his hands on that title? Or as he bumps into Sheamus, oh, and a big knee there from Sheamus on Kofi. And now it looks like the Bar have got the upper hand. And Sheamus with the ladder, he's waiting, doesn't really know what to do with it. A big flying uppercut there from Cesaro, and it looks like he could be looking for the neutralizer as Jey Uso gets busted open there. Cesaro now, neutralizer on Kofi, and he gets it. Oh, now Cesaro's busted open. Big forearm though from Xavier Woods. Xavier looking to go up top. What is he looking for? Telling Cesaro to get up. Oh, big flying DDT. What a move that is. And now New Day seemingly in control of the ring. As Xavier Woods hits Jey Uso with the ladder. Just some absolute brutality in this match. People bleeding. Oh, now Xavier Woods busted open. And Cesaro hits him with the ladder. The ladder seemingly being used a lot more as a weapon in this match rather than actually getting access to those title belts. A big suplex by Kofi Kingston on Jimmy. Cesaro tries to hit Xavier again, but he's wary to it and sends him outside the ring. Oh my word, a big powerbomb off the apron there from Xavier Woods on Cesaro. Sheamus looking to line up a bro kick again. Cesaro nowhere near, and Gallows, he gets him this time. Gallows' his intended target the first time round, didn't make contact, but now he does as Xavier hits Luke Gallows with the ladder, and again. Now he sets it up. Could he be looking to get his hands on that title belt? Standing there, making sure the ladder's all ready to go. And he does, he climbs, and he's the first person to try and get his hands on it. And Carl Anderson sees that, and he comes in the ring. Big punch to Xavier Woods. Oh, and he pushes him off, and Xavier goes flying off the top. No one managed to do that in the Universal title match on Raw. I suppose Xavier Woods is a little less heavy than Baron Corbin, but nonetheless, the match continues on as Jey Uso looked for a big super kick there on Cesaro, didn't connect, and he's sent packing for his troubles. And now Cesaro gives it what for to the crowd. It's been a good match so far, this one. Oh, as Kofi gets trouble in paradise on Luke Gallows. Poor Luke Gallows has suffered everything at the moment. Trouble in paradise. Then he's got a broken. He's been hit with a ladder numerous times. As I was saying, this match has been a good one so far. Lots of action. Lots of people getting beaten with a ladder. A fairly even contest, you would have to say. Big drop kick there by Kofi. As Kofi now, he's got Luke Gallows down. Maybe he can look to climb the ladder. There's no one else around. Kofi, mate, stop taunting. Get yourself up that ladder and try and get those tag team titles. Oh, he goes straight after Luke Gallows. Perhaps wants to make sure he can't interfere. Sends him to the outside, but leaves him hanging on the apron. Big right hand knocks him down. And now Sheamus sends the other member of the club out. And now Kofi looking at the outside. No, what's he going to do? Oh no, Sheamus with a big boot first knocks him down and then sends him outside. And Sheamus going to climb the ladder, going to look to grab those titles. He's got a hold of it, but Xavier Woods is right there. Punches him. And again, can he stop Sheamus getting that title? Oh, but Jimmy intercepts. Luke Gallows now. Jey climbing up the ladder, but Luke Gallows pushes it over. Sheamus and Jey coming down hard. Sheamus sent outside, and now Jimmy's busted open with the ladder thanks to Carl Anderson. And now Carl looking to go up top. He's got Cesaro for company. And now a few more men in the ring, and Cesaro's looking for the neutralizer, and it connects on Carl Anderson. Luke Gallows sends Kofi outside the ring, and Cesaro looks to climb, but he gets sent. Luke Gallows is pushing the ladder straight over, and that's a hard landing for Cesaro. Now Gallows going after Cesaro with the ladder. And now the club looking to gain access to the title for the first time in this match. Big Luke Gallows climbing that ladder. He's all alone in the ring. He's got his hands on it. Jey realises this and gets inside the ring. What's Jey going to do? Climbs up that ladder. Oh no. Big suplex. Surely not off the top. Oh my word, it's coming. Oh, and Luke Gallows, a massive suplex off the top. And he's landed horribly on the ropes. That did not look good for the big man. He was looking to take his chance inside. And Jey delivers a massive suplex. And that would have done massive damage to Jey as well. Now Xavier Woods looks to get the titles. Sheamus is there. He's punched him. Oh, he looked like he was leaving him, but alas, he's got him nonetheless. Oh, Jey and Cesaro push the ladder over, and that sends Xavier Woods. As Jey, oh, he has Cesaro, big move there. Drives the shoulder into the midriff. The match continues on then, and it has been a good match so far, one that I've enjoyed. Sheamus, sends Jey packing now. And a big Irish whip into the corner. Oh, he goes for the clothesline but misses. And now Xavier says, you know what, mate, see you later. Sends him to the apron. Gets the ladder. He's probably going to want to make sure he's gone completely before he set up the ladder. But nonetheless, Xavier going for the title. There's no one in the ring. He's all alone, Xavier Woods. Jimmy realises this and runs into the ring. He slowly climbs the ladder, and Xavier sees him coming, and Gallows again pushes the ladder over, and Jimmy landed on the other ladder. And now I think that's Kofi busted open on the outside. Xavier Woods sent flying out of the ring. Oh, big uppercut there from Cesaro and Jey Uso on the outside. And now the club look to take advantage. Both men inside the ring. Jimmy Uso the only other man inside, and he's down. As Carl Anderson sets up the ladder. Luke Gallows with that big powerbomb. And now Carl Anderson, he's all in the ring on his own. Can he grab the titles for the club? Probably the only team that hasn't gone for it so far. Oh no, Gallows went for it. My apologies. Kofi pushes the ladder over, and Carl Anderson comes down hard. And Sheamus now looking to take advantage, but as a member of each team in the ring at the moment. Xavier Woods. Oh, nice roll through there. Face first goes Sheamus onto the mat. Luke Gallows sent out the ring now. And Xavier looking to climb the ladder. Both members of the Usos there. Jay pushes the ladder and Xavier comes down. Kofi coming to Xavier's aid saying, "You don't do that to my tag team partner." A big right hand sends him outside. Carl Anderson, oh, big drop kick there on Sheamus. Boot right to the side of the face. Now both members of the club back inside the ring. Oh, and he hits Sheamus with the ladder and goes straight after him as Cesaro is looking for the neutralizer on the outside on Jay, and he plants him the third time he's hit that move in the match. A good view there for the commentators right outside the ring. Oh, ladder goes flying, but this match has just been pure chaos. One team, this is a proper ladder match, one team after another trying to get their hands on the championship. Big powerbomb from Xavier Woods on Luke Gallows. Yeah, this is the typical kind of title match we would expect. And no idea who the closest team is to winning that title. Xavier Woods looking for that big powerbomb again, and he gets it on Cesaro. Looks to be lining up now. Is he looking for the honor roll? Oh, the big kick there. Straight to the bottom of the chin. Jimmy Uso, was he looking for? Big super kick connecting with Luke Gallows. Poor old Luke Gallows. He has not had a good time in this match. Let's go for a big suplex there from the outside on Jay. Again. A member from each team bar the club in the ring. Sheamus knocks down Kofi with the ladder. He's the only man standing inside the ring. Oh, big DDT on the outside from Luke Gallows as Jay starts to stir. Sheamus goes after Kofi now. What's he looking for? Is he looking for the patented white noise? There it is. There's certainly Page wanted a good match, as we said, from our tag team division, and they're certainly delivering at the moment. Sheamus now, is he looking for the bro kick once again? And he gets it on Kofi. Oh, big double axe handle from inside to out from Jimmy Uso on Luke Gallows. Sheamus with the ladder in hand again. Oh, nice monkey flip there from Jey Uso, sends Sheamus flying. And now could the Usos be looking to get their hands on titles? I think this might be the first time they've tried as Jay climbs up the ladder. He's all on his own. Sheamus inside. Luke Gallows realising what's going on. So does Xavier Woods. Luke Gallows climbing up the ladder. Oh, but Jimmy says, "No thanks, mate. My brother's going to get those titles." And no one's coming after him. Jimmy, oh, Jey Uso hanging on. Sheamus gets him in a big powerbomb. Probably the closest anyone's come there to grabbing those titles, but it's not to be. Look at the blood on Cesaro now. His face is covered. It's all over his chest. This is what a ladder match can do. It can be brutal. It can be life-changing for some competitors. And I'm sure Cesaro is not going to forget this one in a hurry. Xavier looking for a big move, but Carl Anderson swats him away. Luke Gallows going after Jimmy with the ladder now. Oh, drives it straight to the chest, but Jimmy is straight up and snatches the ladder off him. Throws it down and said, we're going to fight, we're going to do this the old-fashioned way. Big forearm busts open Luke Gallows. Oh, Carl Anderson looking for a move on Xavier Woods, but Jimmy hits him straight in the back with a ladder. And look at the blood on Jimmy's face as well. Oh, Xavier looking for the big flying crossbody. Jimmy looking for the super kick, neither connecting, as Cesaro just plants Jimmy with the ladder. It is all happening all around the ring. Big super kick from Jimmy Uso. As we expected, carnage so far in this match. Cesaro, is he going to look for a fourth neutralizer on Xavier Woods? Oh, Kofi saves his tag team partner, realises what's going on, and plants Cesaro with a ladder for good measure. Luke Gallows looking to clean house as well as Kofi sets up the ladder and goes for a climb. Luke Gallows, where are you going, mate? Kofi is all on his own. He's got those tag team titles. Luke Gallows finally realised on what's going on. And no one seems to be doing anything. Is that going to be it? It is, and Kofi Kingston has grabbed the SmackDown tag team titles for his team, and the New Day win this match. Well, it was frantic, it was a frenzy, it was a bloodbath, but in the end the New Day get the win. Plenty of action in this match, one that we certainly won't forget in a hurry. I enjoyed this match to say the least. But there are your winners, the New Day, your record holding tag team champions, the first SmackDown tag team champions here in Universe mode. We move on to our second match of the evening now, and much like Raw, a 10-man battle royal for the United States title, but obviously it's defaulted to the Royal Rumble ring, so I apologise. And the first man in this match, Mojo Rawley, one of the last people to be drafted by General Manager Page, obviously feeling that Mojo can play a part on the roster, and he is going to be the first man in this United States Championship Battle Royal. Previous member of the Hype Bros, of course, but turned his back on his partner Zack Ryder. And the second man in this Battle Royal is going to be Hideo Itami, another late draft pick. But the man from Japan, certainly impressive. A big member of 205 Live, of course, in real life. I had to say I was impressed on Universe mode last year with Hideo Itami. I found that he was a really good mid-card act that pushed his way up actually into the upper mid-card and certainly pushing for title success. So you have to be interested to see how he gets on as we get the match underway. And a big heel toss there from Mojo on Hideo Itami. 10 men then, as we said, in this matchup. We'll have to wait and see who the 10 men are that are going to compete in this matchup. Of course, we still had two matches to come tonight, the Women's Championship and the WWE Championship, as we wait for entrant number 3 in this match. And it's going to be R-Truth. Well, an interesting start to this Battle Royal. As Hideo, big reversal there into the DDT, or reverse DDT on Mojo. Now R-Truth gets to work on Hideo. He has him up against the ropes. Big hand, right hand sends him down. He goes for the front drop kick. And now Mojo getting to work on R-Truth. As we wait for entrant number 4 in this match. Mojo looking to clean up house at the moment. Entrant number 4 then is going to be Jason Jordan. Hasn't had too much success. Oh, it's Hideo Itami there. Just gets sent over the top. Didn't seem to fight that too much. Mojo, obviously, with the power, just says, I'll see you later. And a big heel toss there from R-Truth. Oh, and Jason Jordan didn't even get a move in, and Mojo has sent him over the top. Well, Mojo on a roll in this match so far. Two quick eliminations from Mojo Rawley. Jason Jordan, that must have been record time. As entry number 5 is the head of Sanity, Eric Young. Sanity, of course, not involved in our Tag Team Championship matchup. So Eric Young feeling that he needs to represent Sanity at some point tonight, and he looks to get his hands on the United States title. As he looks to eliminate R-Truth, Mojo recovering under the ring, and we wait for entry number 6 already in this match. This has gone very quickly. Number 6 is Drew Gulak, a member of the 205 Live roster, looking certainly to prove himself on the main roster. I don't know too much about Drew Gulak, if I'm being completely honest, so I'll have to find out what he's like here in Universe mode. As he looks to go straight after Mojo Rawley, Eric Young going after R-Truth. Could there be an elimination on the cards? Eric Young certainly looking to get rid of him. Oh, and a big gut wrench from Drew Gulak on Mojo Rawley. Eric Young still working on R-Truth. He's hanging on R-Truth as Mustafa Ali makes his way into the match at number 7. Oh my word, big clothesline there from Drew Gulak. Again, much like Drew Gulak, do not know much about Mustafa Ali. I saw his match at WrestleMania 34 with Cedric Alexander, and that was a really good match. But other than that, I haven't seen him compete. As we rapidly get through this match, then number 8 about to enter as R-Truth goes to work on Gulak in the corner, and it's going to be Sami Zayn. Well, probably the first member of the Battle Royal, you'd have to say, is probably up there towards the upper end of the card. Certainly going to be looking to claim single success here. Of course, without his partner Kevin Owens, who has been drafted to Raw, was unsuccessful in the Universal title match. Can Sami make the Canadians proud here? But Mojo Rawley targets him straight away, and Eric Young could be in trouble. R-Truth trying to eliminate him. But he escapes quickly and does well to get away from the corner. Oh boy, the Big Show is in at number 9. He's going to be the 7th man in the ring, unless of course Mojo can get rid of R-Truth. Look like they're practicing some sort of... Oh no, Mojo gets rid of him. They were just sort of static for a minute there, just bouncing around, practicing some sort of trampolining routine, but not to be, as R-Truth is eliminated from this match, and the Big Show, you feel, has probably got to be the favourite now. It's going to be quite the achievement. As Sami Zayn gets rid of Eric Young, who had been impressive in this match, but a clothesline straight over the top as we wait for the last entrant in this match then. But yeah, you feel that Big Show is going to be hard to eliminate in this match. And the last member of the Battle Royal is Big E, the last member of the New Day. I was unsure whether to include Big E in this match, but I've done it nonetheless. Let's see what he can do. He could be the man to get rid of the Big Show. And as we have all competitors now, the last 6 in the ring, Big E, and now Gulak looking to get rid of Mustafa Ali. The Power overcompensating for the Cruiserweight, and he had no chance there. As now Big E gets to work on the Big Show. Big driver there from Sami Zayn. Now Big E looking to get rid of the Big Show, but not trying to lift those tree trunk legs. How is anyone going to get rid of this man? Big elbow there from the Big Show. As he goes to work now on Big E. Drew Gulak, Sami Zayn in the corner. He's trying to get to work. Big Show has Big E up against the ropes, big left hand, but it sends him down rather than over the rope. As again, another punch knocks him down. Mojo Rawley there. Remember, entrant number 1 still in this match. Big kick there from Big Show. Didn't even know he could lift his leg that high. Oh no, this could spell trouble for Drew Gulak. Big Show trying to eliminate him. Was a blue thunder bomb there from Sami Zayn on Mojo. Big Show again just looks like he's trying to win Drew Gulak there more than anything else. There's one thing with WWE, sometimes the animations are a bit just look a bit silly sometimes. Big E, big clothesline, and sends Mojo Rawley. We are down to 4. Mojo impressive in this match as Big E tries to eliminate Big Show, but Big Show managing to hang on. He gets back inside the ring. Can he go for a big clothesline? Oh, there goes Big Show. He folded in and out of the ropes. Made a bit of a mess. But he is out nonetheless. As Big E now looks to get rid of Sami Zayn, and he does. 2 quick eliminations for Big E. Oh, an impressive suplex there from Drew Gulak. Well, the man from 205 Live down to the last 2 could make a massive impression on the main roster and win gold in his first match. Oh, big reversal there from Gulak into the DDT. So, who is it going to be? The man from 205 Live or the man from the New Day? Can it be a clean sweep from the New Day? Can they hold 2 titles on SmackDown? Every member holding a piece of gold. Remember, of course, on SmackDown and Raw for that matter, whoever out of the New Day can represent them in a tag team title match. I know what the rule is, I can't remember what the name of it is, but it basically states that if the tag team titles are held by a stable, then any member of that stable can represent them in a tag team title match. So even though Big E could be United States champion here, he could also represent them in tag team title matches as well, as both members of this match try and look to wear each other down before getting that elimination. And you have to say it's a fairly even match, as Big E with the big punches to the gut there. Big E got him in the corner going for the elimination, and that is all she wrote for this one. It has come to fruition. The New Day, clean sweep for them so far. Kofi and Xavier getting them the tag team titles. Big E is now our first United States champion of the series. Like I said earlier, I didn't know whether to include him in this match after Xavier and Kofi had won the tag team titles, but I did, and luckily enough he's come in at number 10, and he is our new United States champion. New Day certainly asserting themselves as a powerhouse going forward. As we move ahead then, the penultimate matchup is going to be an 8-woman battle royal for the SmackDown Women's Championship, a slightly different matchup to what we had on Raw. And the first first woman, should I say, in the 8-woman battle royal is going to be Mickie James, one of the most successful women in the WWE, you'd have to say. I think she's been a 5-6 time women's champion. Had a time away from the WWE, but has come back. Hasn't quite had the success she had in her first stint, but nonetheless a WWE Women's Division veteran, you would have to say. As who is going to be entrant number 2 in the Women's Battle Royal is going to be the leader of the Riot Squad, Ruby Riott. She's made quite the impression since she's been on the main roster. Of course, Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan by her side. But Ruby Riott has been more than impressive on her own. Her performances have certainly impressed, and she gets the chance here to claim championship gold. Woman number 3 then, and it is going to be Nikki Bella. Well, we wondered what her status would be in this universe mode, but she's claimed to General Manager Paige that she's going to be a full-time member of the roster. Therefore, Paige certainly feeling that Nikki could represent the women's division on SmackDown well, and has put her in this matchup. No Brie Bella in this matchup, like Matt Hardy did with the Iconics. Paige has only offered one spot to the Bella Twins in this matchup, and they obviously feel that Nikki has got the better chance. And number 4 in this matchup is Naomi. Well, she saw her husband Jay lose out on the tag team titles earlier this evening. Can she claim championship gold here tonight? The next woman is going to be the Irish lass kicker, Becky Lynch. Certainly changed her demeanour recently in the WWE. Things weren't going her way, and she certainly got a bit meaner and a bit tougher. And it's, whatever way you look at it, it's certainly paid off for her. Still a fan favourite, of course, but not the nice girl she once was. As we wait now for the next entrant in this Battle Royal, who is it going to be? Oh boy, it is going to be an Empress. The Empress of Tomorrow. It is Asuka. She had that amazing run when she first joined WWE, of course. It was almost 200 matches, maybe? I forget the exact number. But almost 200 matches, let's go with that, undefeated. And then, of course, lost to Charlotte at WrestleMania. She's going to be looking to prove that she can be a success on the main roster. And number 7 in this match is the goddess, Alexa Bliss. Certainly the 5 feet of fury knows how to get the job done. A multiple time women's champion in the WWE. And the last woman in this Battle Royal. Things are about to get rowdy. The baddest woman on the planet, former UFC champion Ronda Rousey, is in the house. And I think Paige has made a great move in getting Ronda to the blue brand. An absolute stalwart for this division. She is going to be just a great representative for this brand and for the women's division. I'm sure she has championship gold in her future. Will that come tonight? Who knows? Battle Royals are a bit potluck as we get underway. And Asuka looking to eliminate Nikki Bella straight away. How's that going to work for her? Ruby looking to go for Naomi. And Nikki Bella, oh, she just about manages to hang on. Asuka's still going to work, but Nikki says no. Again, it could be over quite quick like the last match was, as Alexa Bliss is looking to get rid of Ronda Rousey. What a first elimination that would be. She goes over the top, but she manages to hang on. And Alexa not done there. She's trying to get her over. But Ronda reverses. And a big Hurricane Rana there from Ruby Riott. Asuka now trying to get rid of Nikki Bella once again. As Ronda goes to work on Alexa in the corner. This could be over pretty quick. This could take a while. Battle Royals always differ. As Ruby Riott now looks to eliminate Naomi, and she does. Big clothesline sends her over the top, and Asuka finally gets rid of Nikki Bella. 2 quick eliminations in succession there. And 2 previous women's champions, Naomi and Nikki Bella, both out of this match. And just like that, we are down to 6. And now Alexa looking to get rid of Asuka. She's got her up. As Becky looks to get rid of Nikki in the corner, Mickey, I should say, in the corner. Asuka just about hangs on. And manages to get Alexa Bliss away. And Mickey does the same to Becky. Mickey James planting Becky Lynch face first. And now she goes to work on Asuka. And Alexa, oh my word, Ronda Rousey is gone. She's just gotten up. Alexa comes out of nowhere with a big clothesline. And Ronda Rousey is not going to be happy with that. She is gone. The favourite for sure in this match. Well, it is blown wide open now. Ruby Riott, and she gets rid of Becky Lynch. She's had a great matchup as well. She's got rid of 2. We're down to 4. Just like that. Alexa and Mickey, of course, good friends. Oh my word, what a reversal by Ruby. Mickey goes for the big clothesline. And Ruby Riott ducks underneath, holds the rope, and Mickey, through her own momentum, eliminates herself. That was a great move. Ruby Riott looks to eliminate. Oh, and she's fallen victim to her own move. Oh dear. Ruby Riott been majorly impressive in this match. 3 eliminations. Taking her own medicine there. Asuka did the exact same thing to Ruby as she did to Mickey. And just like that, we are down to 2. Alexa, of course, enough success in her own right. Asuka looking to capture her first main roster gold. Big German suplex on the goddess. It's been very quick and frantic, this match, but now perhaps maybe a little bit more methodical as Asuka gets the kick on Alexa. Bounces her off the ropes. 2 big forearms to the back. Oh, a big hip attack from Asuka there as well. It certainly looks like the woman from Japan has the upper hand so far. Can she eliminate Alexa? That is the question. Alexa, certainly a wise competitor. She hasn't got her way to the top just from her good looks and her impressive in-ring style. A few underhanded tactics have helped, of course, along the way as she hangs Asuka up on the ropes. Alexa doing what needs to be done to get hold of the gold. Some great rhymes in there. I know you're all enjoying that. That deserves a thumbs up just for that. As now Alexa looks to take control. Big snapmare on Asuka. Can she look to take advantage and claim the first SmackDown Women's Championship of Universe Mode? Oh, big neck breaker. Asuka now grabs a hold of Alexa. She's looking to get rid of her. What's she going to do here? Big explosive suplex. And Alexa is gone. And Asuka is our first SmackDown Women's Champion, where Alexa had the upper hand just at that moment. But Asuka reached deep into her arsenal, as we can see there. Big exploder suplex. Alexa had absolutely no chance. And Asuka is our first SmackDown Women's Champion. She would certainly be looking to replicate her NXT run here on the main roster. But the Empress reigns supreme on SmackDown. And the reign of the Empress begins now. Main event time for the WWE Championship. And the first man in this matchup is the modern day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal. This is going to be an 8-man match, just a normal 8-man match. So it's going to be frantic, it is going to be chaos, and it's going to be hard for one of these men to score a pinfall. Again, going to need to look for that brief moment of time, that brief opportunity to get the shoulders down or to get that opponent to tap out. And the second man in this match, the man from Scotland, Drew McIntyre. He's been an absolute beast since he's come back to the WWE. His first stint, not quite what he would have hoped to have been. He was released from the company, worked on the indies, got himself in shape, got himself focused, and now he's back. And he is a whole different animal to what he was before. Majorly impressive down in NXT, called up to the main roster, and Paige obviously felt that he would be a great addition to the SmackDown Live roster, and he'll be looking to claim the big one here tonight. Entry number 3 then in this match. And this match is just about to become must see, as The Miz is going to enter the match. Of course, not flanked by Maurice tonight. No one is allowed ringside for this matchup. And to be honest, I'm sure The Miz wouldn't want Maurice around with plenty of bodies flying around. But The Miz is here looking to reclaim the big one. Hasn't got his focus on the mid-card title. He wants the big one. He sees himself at the top. He's going to have to go through 7 other men to get it. And he's going to have to go through a lunatic who has just left the asylum. Dean Ambrose. Been WWE champion on the blue brand before. Can he kick off Universe mode in style, reclaiming former glories? Well, the next man in this matchup is going to be a former Shield brethren. It is the Architect, Seth Rollins. And he certainly will be looking to burn it down in this match. Seth Rollins has been majorly impressive in the WWE. Of course, he's been plagued by injuries as well, so he hasn't enjoyed quite as much success as maybe he could have had. But even then, in his time, he has still been majorly successful. 3 more men to go then. Who is going to be next in this match? Oh boy. It's going to be the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. This man is just plain and nasty. He's in the ring, he is brutal. He is clinical. He is just a piece of work. And he has got to be one of the favourites going into this matchup. That Coquina clutch is absolutely devastating. Puts people to sleep. But I'm sure this man is going to have something to say about it. That reaction from the crowd. He gets it everywhere he goes. He is, of course, the face that runs the place. Mr. WWE. It is John Cena. The man divides opinion. The 16-time world champ. Of course, his record tied with the great Ric Flair. He'll be looking to start off the Universe mode with the biggest title of them all. And that leaves one man left to enter this matchup. And that man is phenomenal. It is, of course, Paige's #1 pick for SmackDown in the draft. That man is AJ Styles. He has been excellent since he has joined the WWE, of course. Left New Japan to come over to the WWE. Made his debut in the Royal Rumble match a few years ago now. But he has just been a success in the WWE. Had tryouts for the WWE when he was first starting his career, but was told he was too small and that he wouldn't go far in the wrestling business, and look where he's come now. I hope Vince sacked whoever those people were that made that decision as we get underway and Cena goes straight for Styles and 2 men are sent outside the ring at the same time. And the referee is down already. That is majorly impressive. Again, this match is going to be chaotic. There's going to be ample opportunity. Seth Rollins goes for an early cover, but Jinder kicks out quickly. But that is the type of opportunity that people are going to need to look for in this match. Seth and Jinder, the only people in the ring. It's going to take a second or two for someone to get back inside the ring, so you've got to look for that opportunity. And Seth probably doing the wise thing now, staying in the ring and getting to work on Jinder if he can look for a quick pinfall. Then the match could be over just like that. Jinder, of course, a tough competitor, WWE champion in his own right since he's returned from his release. Seth now goes for the cover again. Jinder kicks out at 1. I think this match will be a long match. I think that, we've got probably, arguably, 8 of the best superstars on SmackDown here in this matchup. So they're not going to go down easy. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a lot of wearing down. It's just going to be a case of who can find that moment, who can take that opportunity. There's a big back body drop there from Jinder on Seth. Lots of work going on the outside. Big scoop slam there from Seth Rollins. But a lot of people seemingly wanting to get the work done on the outside. Of course, you can inflict a lot more pain there on the outside than you can on the inside. There's plenty of environment to use. As Cena puts that to good measure and bounces AJ's face straight off the apron. Samoa Joe had Miz up on his shoulder. Miz goes for the chop block and takes the big man down. Of course, you can use the barricades, you can use the outside. The mat on the outside, of course, a lot harder than in the ring. As Seth goes for another cover. Again, Jinder kicks out of 1. You can use the stairs, you can use the table. I don't think there are any disqualifications in this match. There could well be. As AJ Styles and John Cena get back inside the ring. Styles going to work on the arm now of Cena. And Rollins looks to do the same to Jinder. As Drew gets himself back in the ring now and Dean Ambrose follows. People are slowly starting to work their way back into the ring. Oh, and a big neck breaker there from Drew McIntyre on Dean Ambrose. And now Jinder fancies a change as AJ Styles is looking to get the calf crusher in. But it looked like Seth had his foot on the ropes and AJ's got to break it up. That would indicate to me then that there is going to be disqualifications in this match. A big dragon screw leg drop takedown by AJ on Dean Ambrose. And now it looks like people are still just starting to change up who they're going for. Samoa Joe lining up the Miz on the outside. Oh, and he throws him straight into the ring post. Miz's ribs connected with that steel ring post. That is going to hurt. Samoa Joe and Miz, the only two still going after each other. They work themselves back inside the ring now. But John Cena going after Jinder, changing strategies perhaps. Jinder already taking quite a lot of punishment in the ring from Seth. And AJ looks like he's going to go for the big one. Oh, but he's forced off the apron from Drew McIntyre. And now Dean getting to work on AJ, and that's a big clothesline. And now the Miz. Oh, big move there on Seth Rollins. Plants him face first into the mat. Goes for the leg breaker as well. He goes for the cover on Dean Ambrose. 1. Oh, Dean kicks out of 1. But again, most people going to the outside. Jinder and the Miz, the only two inside. So can Jinder take advantage? Cena and Joe back inside the ring, as is Rollins. And say Styles and Drew working their way up the ramp as Drew plants him face first on the mat on the outside. Cena looking to go for that flip. Comes through and gets it, follows it into the pins, and Samoa Joe is there to break it up. I think any one of these men would be a good WWE champion, that is for sure. All previous champions, as Joe's got the cocaine clutch locked in on Seth Rollins, but Ambrose and Miz are there to break it up. And someone's been busted open. I can't quite tell who. It might be AJ Styles actually. Big right hander there from Cena on Jinder. That was the first finishing move we've seen of the match. But unfortunately, Joe didn't have the time or space. As now AJ Styles has got the calf crusher. He's got it locked in on Drew. The Miz there trying to break it up, and he does. AJ Styles got a number of moves in his arsenal. It's the Miz now. He's got the figure 4 locked in. He's got it locked in on AJ. But AJ looks to reverse it. Looks to reverse the pressure, and he does. But he can't quite hold it in. But as going back to what I was saying, I think any one of these people, as Jinder gets busted open there, I think any one of these men would be a good WWE champion for SmackDown. We've got previous champions, of course, AJ, Cena, Jinder, Seth, Dean. You know, Samoa Joe has proven he can be amongst the best. Oh, big move there from Drew. Yeah, so he would be a good champion. Drew has certainly been impressive, so I think any one of these men could represent Paige well. As John Cena is looking to line it up. AA, he gets it. He's probably looking to go for the pin, and he does, but Miz and Rollins there to break it up straight away. That is the problem. You're going to try and put a man away as Miz goes for his signature DDT. You're going to try and put a man away. You've got to know that you've got to have the time. You're going to have the time to be able to put him away. Cena delivered the AA, which is all well and good, but there were so many other people in the ring. There was no way that he was going to be able to pin him. Just a little bit of naivety there from Cena as the Miz now, as he looks to pin AJ. He looks to use the ropes for leverage, but McIntyre and Ambrose are there. See, that's the kind of opportunity. Seth was down, Ambrose and McIntyre were going to work on each other. Maybe you can try and sneak a pinfall in there as Ambrose goes for the signature fisherman suplex and gets it. McIntyre with a kip up, he is ready to go. As Jinder now, is he looking for the Kalash delivered on Drew McIntyre? Not Drew McIntyre, Dean Ambrose, I do apologise. Too many people in the ring at one time, struggling to keep up as AJ works himself to the apron. Is he going to go for it? Calling Ambrose to his feet. Could we see it? Styles is going flying, phenomenal forearm, and he busts open Dean for good measure, but he can't get the pin. Dean rolls outside the ring. Miz with the it kicks, of course, and much to contrary to Corey Graves' beliefs, the moves that he stole, of course, the yes kicks from Daniel Bryan. That's one thing that annoys me every time that Miz does the it kicks. But I suppose that's Corey Graves' job. I think Corey Graves is a great announcer, and he plays that heel role really well. There's now McIntyre, massive German suplex. Look at the power. Samoa Joe with the Uranagi on Cena. The sheer power of McIntyre. He was perhaps looking to get the Claymore on there, but not to be. Samoa Joe goes to work and puts him in the corner. Oh, big knee to the back and a big clubbing blow by Samoa Joe. All the men back inside the ring. Oh no, Ambrose has rolled it out the ring. And now AJ has got the Cross Crusher locked in on the Miz, but looked like maybe McIntyre had broken it up as he ran past there. Big back body drop by Cena. And now AJ, he has Samoa Joe up. Oh, big driver there. What is Cena looking to do here? Big tornado DDT. Styles, can he be looking for another phenomenal forearm? He's calling Joe to his feet, but Cena interrupts, obviously sees what's going on. Does not want AJ to gather that momentum. Big right hand from Rollins. And now Styles, is he looking for the Styles Clash on Joe? He's got it. And he connects. Amazing power there showed by AJ Styles to even hold up Samoa Joe. And Miz looking to capitalise. He's going to go for the pin on Joe. But Jinder is there to knock it out. The ref was a little bit slow there. Obviously didn't see what was going on. And Cena and AJ Styles get to work on the outside now. Miz sends Jinder packing for good measure, and he's going to go after him. McIntyre, look at the power there. And a dirty deeds there by Dean Ambrose on his Shield brethren, but McIntyre's going to be there to break it up. And a big clothesline there by McIntyre to follow. Again, it's all about using your smartness. Ambrose delivered the dirty deeds there, but McIntyre was still right there. He was the only person in the ring. There was no way he was going to let the pinfall come. As now Jinder and Miz work themselves round to the behind the announce desk. what is going to occur. McIntyre, look at the power, big reverse suplex there on Seth Rollins. And now Samoa Joe delivers the Uranagi. Was AJ in the middle of the ring, he's looking for the calf crusher. Joe and Ambrose, they tried to stop it but get in each other's way. Big swinging net breaker by Ambrose on Rollins. And now Joe, oh no, could clean a clutch. He's got it locked in, but Ambrose is going to be there. He's not going to go for it. McIntyre, Jinder, they're all trying to break it up, and eventually they do. Before AJ tapped. Could clean a clutch, as we said, devastating move, seriously effective. And luckily, people managed to get involved before AJ tapped out. McIntyre looking for a big headbutt, and he just beels Samoa Joe across the ring. That is a serious show of power, as it looks like the match is finally starting to take its toll on people now. Ambrose just recovering against the ring, but Cena's not going to let him do it, as punches to the midriff. And a big clothesline to boot almost turns Ambrose inside out as Miz bounces Jinder off the announce table. It is all a bit chaotic at the moment. Joe tumbles out of the ring and Ambrose, big elbow, goes for the crossbody, but Cena brushes him off. A big belly to back suplex there from Seth. Again, Ambrose with a big elbow to Cena. Dirty deeds. He gets him and goes for the pin. Can he get it done? Seth Rollins there to stop it after a 1 count. Dirty deeds seeming to come out of nowhere, and Seth, using Dean's move against him, fisherman suplex. Lands on the shoulders. And McIntyre now going to work on Seth, but Seth gets the reversal in. Cena goes for the pin on Ambrose. Seth Rollins slow to his feet, gets the 2 count, but not enough. And now Seth looking to line up Drew. But Jinder puts a stop to that. Seth looking to go up top, but Cena stops him short. And a big Pele kick there from AJ Styles catches Ambrose on the side of the head. And he goes to work now on the leg. Multiple elbow drops onto the knee of Dean Ambrose as Cena looking for the tornado DDT again on Seth Rollins. AJ looking to line up now. Dean Ambrose, he's got him up. Hooks those arms. Styles clash. But not going to go for the pin. Someone else is busted open. Rollins with a single leg crab on Cena. Big German suplex in there somewhere as well. Miz is now lining up someone. AJ perhaps going to go for the phenomenal forearm. Cena, big spinning powerbomb, and you know what that's normally followed by. They're not going to go for it. It's AJ look for the 450. Seth with the DDT. It's all happening now. AJ going for the Styles clash there in the background on Jinder, and he gets that too. Big swinging net breaker by Seth on Drew. Big right hand from Joe. And he sends Ambrose out the ring. Big sidewalk slam, modified sidewalk slam there from Cena on the Miz, and Miz, you can see there, has got a big blotch of blood on the back of his hand. And here we come from Cena, 5-knuckle shuffle. What a move there from Rollins, and he gets the pin. Referee shoulders down, 1, 2. AJ manages to kick out. Drew looked to break it up, but landed on his ass. Cena sends Jinder down. Rollins now rolls through, big super kick on AJ. AJ rolls out the ring, he knows he rolls out the ring, he can't get pinned. That's a smart move there from AJ. It was all happening for a 2-minute spell or so there in the ring, but we've now moved outside the ring once again. And the Miz now going to work on Cena in the corner. What did he do? Big boot. Look at some of the blood there. Look at Ambrose. He is covered. Jinder busted open. Most of these men, I think, are all been busted open. It's just been pure chaos in this match. There's Samoa Joe, big Uranagi there on Ambrose. AJ looks to be heading up top. The Miz. He's got the figure 4 locked in, but AJ's there. Can he stop it? Yeah, Cena looks to reverse the pressure, but he can't hold in the lock. The referee is down now for his troubles, and Rollins almost catches him with a big elbow. That would have been mightily impressive. We're all inside the ring once again. Joe with a Coquina clutch. Oh no, AJ manages to stop it with a drop kick. He looked to lock in the Coquina clutch on Drew McIntyre. Ambrose going for that fisherman suplex, and he gets it. AJ with a big suplex now on Drew McIntyre, and everyone's just sort of starting to roll out, take a breather almost. Miz is sent flying with a big elbow. Jinder and John Cena looking to recollect themselves. Which one of these men is going to take home the gold? Right now, we have no idea. Big half Nelson suplex there from Samoa Joe. But any one of these men could take home the gold. We have no idea. It is every man with a good chance. The Samoa Joe, big Uranagi there on the Miz. To be honest, I couldn't even pick you a favourite at the moment. Kalas? Jinder looks like he's lining up the Kalas, that's what I meant. Goes to the Miz, but doesn't quite reach him, and gets a phenomenal forearm for his troubles, where his incompetence paid the price there. AJ knows though that he's not going to get the pinfall, as the Miz though, sneaky as always. Oh, and a big superplex there from Cena, landed Samoa Joe on Jinder. That is going to hurt, and now Cena looking to line up Ambrose. Can he get it? Cena with the AA connecting. But he knows he won't get the pinfall in this packed ring. There's McIntyre. Look at that power with the gut wrench there. Rollins with a standing moonsault. Cena with another AA, this time to the Miz. Again, McIntyre goes for it. Cena goes for the pin. But the Miz kicks out. McIntyre now looking, what's he going to go? He's going for, I can't remember what that move is called, but I know it's one of his finishes. I apologise. Yeah. I know that's the signature move of McIntyre's. I know he mostly uses the Claymore kick though, so that, I apologise. Oh, big clothesline on Seth there. Oh, he went for the big boot on Cena, but Cena managing to avoid it. Again, like I was trying to say before, Ambrose, dirty deeds on AJ. I could not pick you a winner, but Ambrose might win it here. He gets the cover. Oh, and Samoa Joe goes for the cover. I'm not sure what happened there. I'm guessing AJ kicked out. Yeah, I couldn't pick you a winner. It's literally just been every man for himself, running senton by Samoa Joe. It's been pure carnage. Every man has had a chance. Not one man has looked majorly impressive. They've all just looked as good as each other. And now Jinder delivers the Kalas on Samoa Joe. That could be it, but it doesn't go for the pin. Miz sends Ambrose outside the ring. And now the two former members of 3MB. Joe with the big DDT, and he goes for the pin. Cena's there, one. Oh, but Cena manages to break it up. The Miz, he's looking to go to the outside. What's he doing here? Ambrose getting to his feet. The Miz, oh, big elbow drop to the outside. Rollins, super kick on Joe. Cena looking to deliver that patented 5-knuckle shuffle to McIntyre, and he gets it. Busts him open for good measure. Rollins now with a buckle bomb on AJ. And now a gap is maybe starting to open. Could one of these three men inside the ring take that opportunity? Cena hangs Rollins up on the ropes. Miz, let's see, looking for, surely not, no, Miz, oh, power bomb against the apron, oh, and then he swings him into the apron as well. That is gonna hurt, as Jinder, he's got a hold locked in, but the referee isn't there. The referee doesn't know, he can't see it, he can't call for the bell if AJ taps, and AJ reverses it. Again, the frantic nature of this match, it's going to be to everyone's detriment, really. We've seen a number of finishing moves delivered, but no one can put their opponent away. So the match goes on, the punishment goes on, as Miz going to work on Ambrose again, drops him on the steel steps. He is really taking it to Ambrose on the outside. Rollins rolls through in the middle, super kick to Cena. Big neck breaker there by AJ as well. Drew McIntyre goes with a cover on Samoa Joe, but it's broken up. McIntyre, there's that famous Claymore kick. Now he busts open Samoa Joe. I think every man in this match must be busted open now. But there is that famous Claymore kick. And now AJ rolls through the calf crusher, but Jinder gets a hold of the ropes. Big powerbomb there by Samoa Joe. Goes for the cover. Cena's there. 2, 3. Well, Cena was there. And now a nothing real move. Just a powerbomb there by Samoa Joe. I didn't quite see who the pin was on. But he gets the job done. And we have our first WWE champion. Well, we said that person had to look for one opportunity. Just one brief moment in time. I didn't quite see who he got the pin on. But nevertheless, Samoa Joe with a full ring as well manages to get the pin. I don't know what Cena was doing. He was right next to it. And there we can see Samoa Joe, the blood on his head. The marks of a true... I don't know. Oh, God. Miz is just flying outside the ring. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. But nonetheless, we have our first WWE champion. And it is that man, Samoa Joe. And that is going to be it for today's episode, guys. There we have it. We know our SmackDown champions for the forthcoming season of Universe Mode. I've really enjoyed this one. A slightly longer episode today, but like I said, I've really enjoyed this one. I hope you have too. Hit a thumbs up if you have. Subscribe to the channel for more WWE 2K19 Universe Mode, and I will see you guys in the next one.